Hey guys, I'm on a road and there was a motorbike. Thanks, love. Been with my friend for the past like 3 days. When I'm just talking constantly and my voice just goes. I'm in my new jacket and I literally love it. Today I'm going to be going to SUPERDRUG and seeing if I can get a full face of makeup for £20. If you think about it, it's kind of crazy. You could get a concealer high end that's like £20. You can get a lip liner for £20 when it's high end. If I manage to get a full face of products, foundation, eyebrows, mascara, bronzer, highlight, lips, like all for £20, that would just be insane. So those of you who are on a budget can see how some products work, save yourself some cash. So yeah, I feel like my voice is so annoying right now. Like it's, oh, I just don't even want to talk about it. Go me, go me, go me. There's also a chippy over there and I really want a chippy. Yeah, I'm going out for food in about an hour, so that's great. Peace and power. While I'm in SUPERDRUG, I assume there's going to be music on. I might have to mute it and just put a song over top and do a time lapse maybe. Not ideal, obviously. You'll still see what I get when I get home and I'll put it all on and show you what it's like. Fingers crossed I can get away with it. Oh, there's Mommy Wendy.
I've got stains on my top.
The queue in the post office was longer than expected, so we have 10 minutes, so this is part of the challenge. Get £20 worth of full face of makeup in 10 minutes from SUPERDRUG. Got 10 minutes to look through all of this. So yeah, the rest is going to be a time lapse, so we don't get copyrighted. Bye. The windswept. So I've got the goods. Let me tell you, I felt a little bit pressurized. I was a bit flustered. We genuinely had about 10 minutes to get all the stuff. A million mascaras and a million lip glosses and stuff. You just have to go all up and down looking for the cheapest one. And we went over by about 5 minutes and we were like the only ones in there, and all the staff were literally just waiting, and it was just really like awkward. My mum was recording with the camera. 2 of the staff were like, well, one was standing at either end of the row just watching, and it was just like really awkward, and I was like, Mom, stop. I don't know if you're not allowed to record in SUPERDRUG or something like that, but it was just like not nice. So I guess I got a little bit of footage. Yeah, I think I got all the pieces that I need, so hopefully it will look alright. I'm home, I've got my stuff from SUPERDRUG. Time to try the products out. So I have moisturised my face and put on some eye cream. So it's like a fair test, because that's what I do before I put on normal face makeup anyway. I have got the receipt, so I will go through the prices of everything I've got, and I'll make sure I put it on screen as well. I'm back and I've got my sponge. We're going to be starting with foundation, which I got the collection Lasting Perfection. This is a matte foundation. Usually I would go for a dewy one, but this was literally just the cheapest one I could see, and it says it's up to 16-hour wear. It primes, conceals, covers, smooths, protects and mattifies, and it's water resistant, transfer proof, full coverage. There should be no clogged pores, and it says to shake well before use. So obviously in SUPERDRUG you can't test out the shade, so I went for an 8 beige. It seems pretty liquidy so far. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. I'm just gonna... What? That colour actually looks okay. I have actually broken out a bit. I never actually use foundation. I usually just go in straight with the concealer, powders and everything else. Okay, I think this might be a little bit too light for me. Ooh, that's a little bit awkward. Because it's a matte bottle, I don't feel like it gives a very clear representation of the colour. But let's just hope this oxidizes. I thought I'd get the foundation, even though I don't usually tend to wear foundation. Oh my god. I look like a ghost. I feel like it is included in a full face. But I feel like this is oxidizing already. Remember that I have a ring light behind me. Now I'm just gonna blend that all in. Okay, in real life, this actually looks like a really good colour match. Okay, I'm weirdly really liking the finish of this, which is weird because I really don't like matte and I really don't like foundation that much. And I didn't apply any under my eyes. I'm just using what's left over on the sponge to like blend in and around my eyes. Okay, this looks pretty good. I think that's definitely worth it. I think if you're gonna get a drugstore one, that's definitely one to try. It's not completely mattifying, that's for sure, because I still do have a bit of shininess here, my nose and cheeks and chin. So that's actually good for me, because that's the kind of look that I prefer either way. It doesn't feel wet or sticky or like it's gonna come off. It feels like it's into my skin, which is good. For concealer, I got the MUA Pro Base Full Coverage Concealer. and it looks like this. As it's a lightweight cover-up for imperfections with a smooth, flawless finish. I got this in shade number 102. I thought I'd get it a couple of shades lighter just because I was going to use this for highlighting under my eyes. So far it does feel lightweight, it doesn't feel like it's thick or clogging my pores, but we'll just have to wait and see if it is full coverage. I get such dark under eyes and inner corners, it's really bad. That's blended in really nicely, like that took me about 2 seconds. Okay then girl, let's see if it's full coverage. Okay, it's definitely highlighted. I wouldn't say it is full coverage. I can still see blue underneath it. It's definitely covered and lifted my under eye. I wouldn't go as far to say that it is full coverage. It feels really easy to wear. It's really lightweight like it says. Really easy to blend. What I hate about concealers is when you literally have to drag the product because it's that hard to blend in. This isn't the case with either one of these products. You can just kind of tap it in. It doesn't feel thick or cakey under my eyes or anything, which is good because obviously your skin under your eyes is really thin. If you have something too thick under there, it will just settle into any fine lines, which is obviously not ideal. I am just going to pop a little bit more foundation on a couple of my redness. Yeah, that's covered that really well. So now I'm going to go on to eyebrows. I got this. And it's in shade neutral brown. I just thought that would be a good shade for me. Slim mechanical pencil shapes, defines and fills in brows for a natural polished look. Okay, that sounds pretty self-explanatory. It's got a spoolie at one end. The crayon looks like. See what it says and comb up my eyebrows. It's actually really good as you get a 2-in-1. Okay, on the back of my hand it doesn't come out as thick as what you'd think. Okay, this is a really good shade for my eyebrows, to be honest. Guys, I literally love this. I'm just going to take a little bit of that MUA concealer that I just used, define the underneath of my brow. I really like this crayon because with powders I feel like they can move around a lot and it doesn't stay in place as well, and when you come to a pomade it can be a bit thick or it's not as consistent with the texture, whereas this makes actual brow hair thickness and strokes. It just doesn't move. And what's really good is when you use this brush you can just blend out a little bit if you put a little bit too much on. I'm sorry, but them eyebrows are so fleeky. And trust me, they did not look like that before. I'm really impressed with that. Okay, so next I got the Collection Contour Kit, and it comes with a bronzer and a highlight. It has a little mirror at the top here. It looks quite chalky on my finger. It's not chunky with glitter, which I always like. And tap that off and go into my cheekbones. This actually looks so good. It's definitely a very matte finish. That's okay. I wouldn't say it's warm, but I also wouldn't say it's cool toned. So I'd say this is just a good shade, like for most skin tones. Blends really nicely. You don't need too much product. It looks so intense on the screen, but I promise you in real life, it just looks like it's my actual cheekbone. I absolutely love looking bronze. Now I'm just going to go in with a little bit more product just on the areas that I would contour, just below my cheekbones, down the sides of my nose to kind of draw that in a little bit. Just because I didn't have enough in my limit to get an eyeshadow, I'm just going to take the darker shade here, run a little bit through the crease just to define and deepen the socket a little bit, and just bring in what's left over up to the brow bone. I'm actually really loving all the products except from the concealer so far. I'm going to take a fan brush, and it's not chunky glitter, which you guys know is a good thing. I like, if you like to put on a lot of highlight, this might not be good because it might come out a little bit grey. I just like to put on about this much and it looks good like that. It does actually stand out really well. A smaller little brush, and put it on the tip of my nose and the bridge at the top. That looks so cute. I literally really like that on my cupid's bow in my inner corner. I put what's ever left over on the brush just here under my brow bone. I would pay that like a high-end price and still be really impressed with it. Like, it is just a good highlight. Definitely go get your hands on this one, guys. It has 2 shades in there, one slightly more berry, one's a little bit more of a pastel pink, in the shade Ginger, like with the package open. £2.50, which I just think is unreal. I'm going to use a slightly angled brush like this. I tend to usually just use a slightly pink highlight instead of using blush. Guys, this looks so nice. What the actual hell? I'm putting this just on the fronts of my cheeks and bringing it back into the bronzer. I think this makes me look so much more like glowy and radiant, lifted almost. I feel like it's just attractive to look healthy, and when you have a bit of colour in your cheeks, it does that thing. What's good is that you literally hardly need anything on your brush. The pigment still shows up, which I love, because you'd always expect when you're paying not as much money that you need more product on your brush, but that is definitely not the case. So now we're going to be moving on to eyelashes. I got this from MUA and it's called Curl Long Lasting Mascara. I literally have gaps in my eyelashes because I pick them. Sorry about that. Like a reveal at the wand. I'd say it's pretty medium sized and it is a little bit more curled, so I guess that's good because you can get more of a precise lift. So this is it with one layer on. Please do bear in mind that I pick my eyelashes, so I do have gaps in them. I do not have a very good set of eyelashes to do this on. What I absolutely love about this is that the bristle is so soft. Something I am a fan of is the shape of the wand, as you can get all your lashes at once. Would I buy it again? Probably wouldn't buy it again, but considering it's £2, I'm not mad at it and I will use it again. I did buy a lip liner, although this did take me a couple of pounds over the £20 limit. Obviously this isn't necessary. This was a really nice colour and I did need a new lip liner and I wanted to see if it was any good. MUA Intense Colour Lip Liner. Got this in shade TLC and it's cruelty free and vegan. That is just a bonus. This is how it looks. I really like that shade. Nudie pink. And I think I'm gonna really like this. Okie dokie, guys. Lip liner is my new favourite. I don't know about how long it will last yet. It went on super soft and creamy and velvety, and I can move my lips around. It's like the perfect colour, and I'm telling you now, I have not managed to find a colour that has been the ideal colour for me, and this is definitely in it. I hope that this lipstick is a good colour match. MUA Matte Lipstick. It's in the shade Virtue. It just looks like a nude soft pink. I mean, you can't go wrong with. Woo! I literally love it, I love it, I love it! I'm in love with this colour. It is so nice. £1.50. Now I'm sorry, that is an absolute bargain. It's so soft and so creamy. It literally feels so velvety. I will probably just put on a clear lip gloss over the top because I love lip gloss on myself. My camera just died, but obviously I was just finishing up, so hopefully it saved my last clip. Here is my finished look and I'm really impressed with it. My arm is hurting holding this. And let me tell you that usually if you see these lines here, by now they would be so creased, like ridiculously creased. This was £6.49, doing a better job than my normal makeup. I just think this look looks really good. It's just a day makeup look and everything works really nicely together. But obviously it's up to you how you want to spend your money and what you spend it on. This is it. I really like it. I'll try and show you it in natural daylight as well. It looks really pretty. I actually really like blush and I feel like I might start wearing it a little bit more often now. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos like this, I could do a only wearing full face of high-end makeup or a full face of drugstore makeup, not with a limit but just drugstore makeup in general, or everyday makeup looks, anything like that. Please do let me know by DMing me or commenting down below and I will definitely be able to do that for you guys. Thanks for watching. Please give this a thumbs up and subscribe. I love you all and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.